Alright, so I was just about to get started editing the MyGM video, and I kind of figured that I should just make it a two-part thing because, one, I'm not that good at editing, so I don't really know what I would keep in and what I'd take out. Uh, Two, I talk about a lot of important things when it comes to my my thought process when it comes to booking a show. Like, yeah, it takes me quite a bit of time to actually book a show, especially with a roster that the roster size that I end up having, as well as the amount of spots I have available on a show. Like, uh, when it comes to booking Tuesday Night Thunder, like back when I used to do this, I would just try to book like 6 matches on a weekly show, as well as like 4 segments, I believe. One, two, four. Yeah, 4 segments and 6 matches. But even then, it took me quite a while to actually get one show booked. And I forgot which part of the video I said it, but I didn't want this to be a 5-hour video. Like, in total, the two parts that I'm now going to be splitting the video into is about 5 hours. So, yeah, be prepared for this video, and then 10 days from when this video goes up will be part 2, because I have an Evolution fantasy booking video on the 12th and a Schedule 1 video with my brother and his friend. So, yeah, it should give you quite a bit of time to actually watch it piece by piece. But yeah, and plus I don't really have too much time to do too much editing, because I babysit a few times a week, as well as well, sometimes I get just really exhausted where I don't and well where I can't really do anything. And I don't want to make content where I'm just super exhausted and I have no motivation behind it. And I wasn't expecting this intro section to be that long, but anyway, I enjoy all the videos I make. Yeah, I make it frustrated during some parts, but content creation is fun. So, even though I am not that good at editing videos and I can't afford an editor, I just have to do things my way. So sit back, relax, enjoy part 1 of this MyGM challenge, and yeah, go get yourself a snack or something. Everyone on this roster is a rookie. Now, I don't mean it as in, like, all of the rookies are eligible to be drafted, like a ace back draft or Jackson Smooth or Kyle Slickman. I mean, everyone that is eligible to be drafted is at 0 for ring experience and 1 for popularity. So, we'll be playing MyGM on normal difficulty since I'm not good at the game already. We're going to be doing 1 season this video. So if you want a part 2, like the video. We'll be starting off with $4 million as our budget. So that way we can actually do more matches. Default draft order, Jacob's on. We're doing the custom roster. We are not doing auto draft. I tested this once, and it kind of got messed up a little bit because CM Punk is not in the draft pool, like where you can turn him on and off, or you can change anything about him. So I had to make him a GM so no one got like the 20 ring experience, 67 popularity CM Punk. Because that's just straight up cheating. And then, yeah, classic where we have everything all unlocked.
The WWE draft is now underway.
And as you can see, everyone's a lot cheaper because of the lower popularity. And I added every custom superstar I have downloaded into the draft pool. You know, you can have El Grande Americano, you can have Chad Gable. See? They're completely different people. Yeah, we got so many others. Now, I'm going to try to stick with, like, 18 to 20 people. Because we will have 4 weekly shows and 3 weekly promos. But when it comes to the go-home show, it'll be 5 matches and 4 promos. Ah yes, I'm even eligible in the draft.
SmackDown chooses Sam E. NXT Mutiny with their first pick. Looking to solidify SmackDown's roster with pick number 2.
Alright, that's honestly such a bizarre first round. Kofi, I can understand. Adam Pearce, absolutely. But Jasmine Nix as NXT Mutiny's first pick. Okay, I need a heel bruiser. And that heel bruiser is Nick Aldis.
This guy is ready for that next level on SmackDown.
I always knew Woods was a little crazy, but this second pick confirms it.
Pick 2 is here for Mutiny. Pick 3 for SmackDown's GM.
Okay, so then a face fighter. Oh, since R-Truth has 90 stamina.
You think R-Truth knows he was just drafted?
Xavier Woods is looking for the next big thing with him.
Who will Mutiny get in round 3? And now SmackDown picks number 4.
Alright. I'm gonna need another heel bruiser. And Karrion Kross is the right guy.
Karrion Kross. NXT 2.0 about to make their fourth selection. NXT Mutiny taking stock for round 4. Here's the 5th round pick for SmackDown.
Yeah, let's go for some women now. Yeah, I always gotta go with Nikki Cross on a roster.
The GM brings the chaos with Nikki Cross.
Woods knows she's just about to unleash her full potential.
SmackDown contemplates their next pick.
And if I take Nikki Cross, I kind of have to take Shayna Baszler. They're a perfect match for each other.
Good pick for the GM. They got the Queen of Spades.
A woman with an attitude. She's looking for a fight here.
SmackDown moving on to the draft.
Alright, so then I need a face fighter. Adriana Rizzo, there's her. Maxine Dupree. She has 90 for stamina.
Maxine Dupree.
So I'll take her.
NXT 2.0 moving on in the draft.
In fact,
Punk Rock brand with their next pick.
with a budget like
SmackDown
I
about to
currently
make another
have,
big pick.
and how cheap everyone is, it will let me kind of experiment with my roster a bit. Like, usually I would never draft R-Truth that early, or... Honestly, I've never drafted Maxine Dupree before. Okay, heel bruiser. Okay, hold on. I don't think Stephanie Vaquer has been drafted yet. Oh, she's a cruiser. Are there any heel giants available? Yeah, Raquel. And Tamina. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai, an excellent pick for SmackDown.
Her passion cannot be denied. She is going to do well here.
SmackDown pondering its next pick.
Alright, I'm going to take a face specialist and a heel specialist for each brand, and BDE only has 55. But then again, I took Nikki Cross.
SmackDown selects.
Oh, I accidentally hit the button. Oh well, I'll take him.
The silver and black brand taking stock of the board. A tough choice awaits the SmackDown GM.
Alright, so who... Oh yeah, I need a heel specialist. Wait, who took El Grande Americano? Oh, no one. Wait. Or am I just losing it? Okay, I thought he was up here. Or maybe he, oh no, he's down here. Okay.
SmackDown
No, I'm gonna take El Grande Americano.
American. Speculation about the next member of Mutiny. Who will join SmackDown in mere moments?
You know what? Maybe I should take... yeah, maybe one more specialist from each division.
SmackDown selects Chad Gable.
Chad Gable elevating the athletic bar on a new night.
A man who reinvents himself by the day. Big things are coming.
Who is next on the SmackDown roster?
Okay. Alright, here's Mr. Iguana, who actually pairs up quite nicely. But I'm not looking for fighters at the moment. I'm looking for... I believe it was another face specialist? Yeah. And I saw Johnny Gargano. Oh no, never mind. WCW took him. Yeah, I need a face specialist. Montez Ford.
SmackDown drafts Montez Ford.
Profits are up as Montez hits a new brand.
He's got tremendous upside, and this brand will realize it.
The next member of SmackDown is about to be picked.
I would have loved to draft Bray. I really would. However, he doesn't really match up with anyone. And I don't want to turn him heel. Because even when he was a heel, I could never boo him. Okay, so I'm going to look for 4 female specialists, if there's any.
SmackDown
Yeah, Indy Hartwell.
selects Indy Hartwell.
The Rainbow brand with their next pick. Important pick for the Mutiny brand. Speculation, who joins SmackDown next?
Yeah, I gotta take Bailey.
SmackDown chooses Bailey.
The role model comes to SmackDown.
She's a forward-thinking pick for sure.
Team Mutiny weighing their options here. SmackDown about to make another big pick.
So yeah, I have Indy Hartwell and Bailey, 1 heel and 1 face. Tiffany
SmackDown
Stratton.
drafts Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton gets what she wants, joining a new brand.
An ambitious superstar who's ready to make her move.
Oh no, wait. NXT 2.0 took
A tough choice
Tongaloa.
awaits the SmackDown GM.
So now I need a face specialist.
SmackDown picks
And Gigi Dolan is who
Dolan.
I'm taking.
And Gigi will be doling out the punishment on a new night.
She thought she might be on the sidelines, but now she has an opportunity.
The next member of SmackDown is about to be picked.
Alright, so I have... Wait, hold on, I have 9 faces and 7 heels. How did that end up happening? Hold on, so... Gigi, Bailey, Dakota, Maxine, and Nikki. Those are my 5 face women. And then we have Shayna, Indy, and Tiffany. Okay, so I need another heel fighter. Not fighter, bruiser.
SmackDown selects Isla Dawn.
The modern-day witch, Isla Dawn, joins the new roster.
A woman with a chip on her shoulder.
Who is next on the SmackDown roster?
So hold on. Yeah, like I said, Nikki, Maxine, Dakota, Bailey, and Gigi. So now I have Isla, Tiffany, Indy, and Shayna. Yeah, so I need a heel woman. Yeah, let's go with
SmackDown
Valhalla.
chooses Valhalla.
The Viking ship brings Valhalla to a new brand.
Woods could give her that big opportunity she needs.
Who will be next to bring the mutiny? The SmackDown GM is preparing their next pick.
Alright, so now I'm going to find... Well, hopefully I can find a giant and a cruiser for the men's division. Just so I can say I have one of each. I mean, just so I can say I have. Okay, heel giant. Hold on here, let's find giants. So I have Jaren, who is a face, Omos, and then Ivar, who are heels. However, Ivar has
SmackDown chooses Ivar.
higher stamina, so I'm going with Ivar.
A big pick for a big man with big potential.
The Mutiny War Room debating their next pick. Speculation, who joins SmackDown next?
Alright, now I just need a face cruiser. So we have Rey Fenix, and yeah, it's going to be a male, so Rey Fenix, Axiom, Ashanti the Adonis, Crusoe Toro, Penta, Wesley, Earl Mensa, Channing Sachs Lorenzo, Dragon Lee, Joaquin Wilde, Nathan Frazier, Cedric Alexander. I am still surprised that they have him listed as a cruiser. Apollo Crews, Javon Evans, and that's the entire roster. And I wish you could go by like multiple different categories. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Rey
SmackDown
Fenix.
picks.
SmackDown looking to improve his development with that pick.
This guy is hungry and he is ready to work.
Mutiny moving on in the draft. SmackDown pondering its next pick. Look at the talent picked by this GM.
Yeah, it's not every day I get a draft myself.
Could be make or break for the WCW GM. NXT 2.0 weighing their options here. Team Mutiny weighing their options here. WCW back at the podium for their next pick. Look at the big boys and girls on the WCW roster.
And
Mutiny moving on
NXT
to the draft.
2.0 and NXT Mutiny looks
Speculation
like
about
they're
the next
bloating
member
their
of NXT
roster.
2.0. And here's the final version of NXT 2.0. The GM has finished their draft. Some big names picked.
Look at all this talent. But in the end, only one brand will win.
Alright. So, I have Rey Fenix, Ivar, Valhalla, Isla Dawn, Gigi Dolan, Tiffany Stratton, Bailey, Indy Hartwell, Montez Ford, Chad Gable, El Grande Americano, BDE, Dakota Kai, Maxine Dupree, Shayna Baszler, Nikki Cross, Karrion Cross, R-Truth, Nick Aldis, and myself. WCW has Pete Dunne, Drew McIntyre, Lucian Price, Zoe Stark, Natalia, Lash Legend, Alba Fire, Shawn Spears, Bray Wyatt, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Bianca Belair, Carmella, Braun Strowman, Dirty Dom, Carlito, Joe Gacy, Charlotte Flair, Eric Rowan, Alexa Bliss, Kofi Kingston. NXT 2.0 has Fallon Henry, Adriana Rizzo, Omos, Jey Uso, Blair Davenport, Bronco Nima, Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Uncle Howdy, Nikita Lyons, Chelsea Green, Bobby Lashley, Dexter Lumis, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Big E, Piper Niven, Selena Vega, Cody Rhodes, Aaron Matthews, Becky Lynch, and Adam Pearce. Last but not least, NXT Mutiny has Nia Jax, Kairi Sane, Braun Breaker, Aleister Black, IShowSpeed, Brooks Jensen, Ludwig Kaiser, Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, Josh Briggs, JD McDonough, Gunther, Sami Zayn, Liv Morgan, Jade Cargill, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, The Miz, Rhea Ripley, Logan Paul, LA Knight, and Jasmine Nix. Alright, Xavier, good to talk to you. Just checking in to make sure SmackDown is ready for the new season. Feeling confident? I won't let you down. Woods, you should see the plans we have for WCW this year. It's gonna be something special. Our roster is amazing. You only wish you had Alexa Bliss at SmackDown. No offense, but I'm going to crush you like a bug. Alright, let's see. For my WWE Champion, I am picking Nick Aldis. For my Tag Team Champions, I'm picking Chad Gable and El Grande Americano. And R-Truth will be my US Champ. My Women's World Champion, Nikki Cross. Yeah, Dakota Kai and Bayley as my tag team champs. And my US champ. Well, let's give it to Isla Dawn. Alright. Do not book your most popular available fight and giant this week. So I can't book Ivar. Well, not a problem. I will have Rey Fenix just call him out, and it won't even count. See? It's fulfilled. Alright. So, we are going to be kicking off with the Women's United States Championship as Maxine Dupree takes on Isla Dawn. And in fact, with the budget I have, that we all have left, like SmackDown, WCW, NXT 2.0, and NXT Mutiny, we can book whatever we want. But just to keep the stamina usage kind of low, we're going to make this a submission match for the title. Nick Aldis and I will be in the main event. Okay, from the looks of it, I don't have Yeah, I don't think anyone has, like, match preferences or anything like that, so we are going to make this now we're going to make this a tables match. Then we're going to check out the chemistry of Chad Gable and El Grande Americano as we have them taking on BDE and Montez Ford. Yeah, then R-Truth will take on Karrion Kross for the U.S. title. Yeah, so we have hold on, so you know, actually, maybe I should swap out the men's tag team match for Dakota Kai and Bailey versus yeah, we're gonna go with Valhalla and Indy Hartwell. Yeah, it's my fault for not booking tag. What? Yeah, it's not. Oh my god, it's my fault for not drafting tag teams. That's where I'm trying to go with this. So we're gonna have BDE and Montez Ford call out the tag team champs, and then we're gonna have another call out promo. Nikki Cross calling out Shayna Baszler. Actually, hold on. Oh yeah, they both have promo skills of 4. I didn't even change the promo skills. But yeah, the assets are still like that. Okay, so I don't really plan on hiring people, so I'm just going to take these a Superstars GM cards. In fact, the cannot be used on the cannot be used on the first or last week of the season. So I'm just gonna boost up the popularity of some people. Okay, it was completely random. Because I probably wouldn't have even picked myself. But actually that's kind of helpful, so this match can get that additional boost. As well as this one, because Isla Dawn and Maxine Dupree both have a boost in popularity, because one's a champion and one got the randomly selected boost. So yeah, I feel like this is a good show. Oh, excuse me. And Isla Dawn retains. Crap. Okay, we got a rivalry. R-Truth retains in a dual match, but we got a rivalry there. Alright, Dakota Kai and Bailey retain once again. Dual match, no rivalry. Alright, we got a rivalry there. Nick Aldis retains. No rivalry, but it's a 1.5-star match. And that's going to be a common theme, at least in this season. Alright. Eric Rowan and Joe Gacy retain 1-star match. Lucien Price and Drew McIntyre have a half-star match. Alright, they got a 1-star match and an Iron Man match. Well, an Iron Woman match. And then Kofi and Braun. Braun Strowman is now a double champion, and they got a 1-star match. Well, NXT 2.0 and I had the same idea of putting our world title on a GM. Okay, but AJ Styles defeated Adam Pearce in a half-star match. With all due respect, I feel like that should have been a lot higher. Like, if it wasn't, like, low popularity, they would probably have maybe, like, a 3.5 or 4-star match.
1, 2, it's over. Hit the bell.
Cody Rhodes beats Bobby Lashley, half-star match.
1, 2, that's it. Bring it.
Solo and Tonga Loa win in a half-star match. Well, I am kind of torn on that. Because I love the Wyatt Six. Alright, and this backstage brawl got them 1 star. Then NXT Mutiny. Oh, come on, they gave Jasmine Nix the title. Oh, LA Knight's their champion. Oh my god, Finn Balor got a win. ISO Speed got 6 popularity. Braun Breaker wins in a half-star match. Well, I think 1.5 stars is the highest match rating. And we all got good booking. My show... Like, oh no, I got a 1.5 star match. Like, my show and myself. So... I feel like... Yeah, I feel like mine was the most consistent. Because mine was 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, 1.5 stars. Then everyone else either started off with 1 star and they didn't get above that, or they did, but they have like 1 weak point in their show. Alright, so I don't understand how they're saying Dakota Kai and Bayley didn't have much chemistry as a tag team. Because they were both a part of Damage Control. At one point. Yeah, Tonga Loa and Solo Sikoa were a great team. Alright, well, I got the To the Moon card. Gosh dang it, the one brand I didn't want on top. Okay, ensure that your least popular available fighter competes this week. And who would that be? Fighter. Oh, that would be Dakota Kai, okay. Yeah, let's get Road Crew. So we're gonna kick off the show with the Women's Tag Team Champs taking on the same team. However, this time, I will give them a tag team tables match. I should look at these. Fulfill 5 promises, superstars. Tag team matches, okay. Let's see. I'm already grouchy on my own show. What the heck? Why am I the only grouchy one? Okay, well... simple. We'll run it back for the title. Yeah, let's go Extreme Rules. Yeah, I'm going to book the men's tag team division. With titles on the line. I'm gonna actually move that down here. Then we will have... oh, hold on. No, we're gonna have... yeah, Nikki Cross and Shayna Baszler, title on the line. I mean, I sure hope the table stipulation helps this match. Then we're gonna have R-Truth call out a Karrion Kross. Then we're gonna do a charity promo. Wait, hold on, yeah. Tiffany Stratton. So hold on, you know what? Let's actually make this a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match, non-title. We're gonna have Ivar and Rey Fenix involved. Actually, no, I will put the title on the line. Then we'll have, I don't know, a call-out promo against Isla Dawn. Yeah, charity promo. Yeah, it generates fans. Hold on. So, yeah, hold on. So let's actually no. Yeah, let's put Karrion Kross in this promo. And since it's a 4 on the mic, I'm going to try to boost his popularity. So, yeah, hopefully this also increase my rivalry with Nick Aldis. Well, at least get it started. Yeah, I'll get that. That. And that. Look, since I have the budget, I'm going to make use of it. You know, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to give it to... Let's give this... Well, hold on. I'll hold off on using that one. Actually, yeah, hold on. Let's use this one on Ivar, so he's a 6 popularity. Honestly, I could absolutely boost someone up quite a ways. I should give it to one of my champions. I mean, Nick Aldis is currently the face of this brand. But I will boost my morale. Let's see, who does Mutiny have that I would be willing to take? I mean, Mutiny does have the largest roster. Yeah, I feel like I could take Kairi Sane, since she can be paired with Dakota Kai once her and Bailey are done. Plus, she has the highest popularity out of all the available stars. Alright. Women's tag titles, Valhalla and Indy Hartwell win, starting their rivalry in a 1-star match. Nikki Cross retains in a 1-star match, growing their rivalry. Karrion Kross got 1 in popularity. BDE and Montez Ford get 1 point and will get a 1-star match. And Nick Aldis retains in a 1.5-star match. And I have a rivalry with Nick Aldis now. Alright, so Pete Dunne and Dominic Mysterio versus the Wyatt Six. They got a 1-star match. Rivalry increase for Ciampa and Spears. Carmella versus Bianca Belair. Carmella somehow beats Bianca. Kofi Kingston gets 5 points in popularity. Zoe Stark and Lash Legend. and Zoe Stark wins. 1-star match with a rivalry increase for Bray and Carlito, and a triple threat backstage brawl between Drew McIntyre, Lucien Price, and Johnny Gargano, and that's a 1.5-star match. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to simulate through the rest of these shows, because I can just go back here. Okay. So, I have the exact same layout as WCW and NXT Mutiny. Alright, Uso and Omos got a rivalry increase. Wait, oh no! There must have been a disqualification, or it must have been non-title for the Wyatt Six versus the Bloodline. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's that important. Listen, the show only sucked because everyone's a rookie. Okay. I got scouted, and where do I rank? Oh god, it's not even close. Yeah, you would have done the same. Alright, well, yeah, we're gonna have a rematch. Are you kidding me? I gotta rest my male tag team champions this week? Okay, fine, we'll have... What do you mean, a minor injury? What did CM Punk do to you? My goodness. You know, I'm gonna buy all of these cards. Yeah. Now you'll be back in 4 weeks. Did school 2. Okay, yeah, this one I will use on Nikki Cross, since she has a 2-star rivalry. Yeah, To the Moon I'm going to use on... Yeah, let's use it on R-Truth. And does anyone have, like, really low morale? And by... Yep, El Grande Americano does. Alright, so then we have... Nikki Cross and Shayna Baszler. Title on the line again in a tables match. Yeah, okay, hold on. So, let's have... Yeah, Nick Aldis is going to call me out. Then we're gonna have... You know what? R-Truth and Karrion Kross are going to main event. Title on the line. Yeah, I'm going to risk it with a backstage brawl. Because... Okay, yeah, the match saved. I have a backstage brawl match. Well, yeah, I got a card for that. Right. Normal tag team match for the titles. Well, for the women's tag titles, and then we'll have... Alright, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a fatal 4-way for the women's US title. Because in ring it's ladies' night. And then we're going to have a call out. Rey Fenix and Ivar. I think we're good here. I mean, in a challenge like this, you kind of have to buy as many cards as you can. And Nikki Cross retains against Shayna Baszler. Still a 1-star match, but it's a level 3 rivalry. No rivalry increase for the tag team match for the men. New women's tag team champions with a 1-star match, but a rivalry increase for both that and Nick Aldis versus myself. Fatal 4-way match for the US title, with a women's US title, and Isla Dawn retains. Gigi Dolan and Tiffany Stratton now have a rivalry. Rivalry increase for Rey Fenix and Ivar. And then the US title for the men. R-Truth wins in a 3.5-star match. And they're at a rivalry 3. And like I mentioned, these other shows don't really matter to see. Yeah, everyone has good booking. Alright, so R-Truth defending the United States Championship once again, starting to feel stale. Well, how am I supposed to do it? I mean, I can put him in one more match next week and have the rivalry end. Then Valhalla and Indy Hartwell didn't have much chemistry as a tag team. Well, they had enough chemistry to become tag team champions. Zoe Stark and Alexa Bliss are an incredible tag team. Interesting. Yeah, Loomis and Howdy are an incredible tag team. Yeah, I got Vito Star. And just like that, I'm in second place. And I'm rapidly approaching. schedule a run-in this week. Okay, well, here, we're gonna have R-Truth and Karrion Kross end their rivalry. Man, why can't I just have, like, a standard ladder match? Hold on, what are their... Yeah, 59 and 51. Hold on, show logistics, so, it would be one of these two. Well, let's go with this one. Power cards. Yeah, I'm getting this injury rehab card. Health spa. Like, why did I get I know a guy if I'm not going to be signing people? Okay, well... Hold on, I should use the injury rehab right away. So, yeah, Kairi Sane can be back next week. Health Spa I will use on Dakota Kai. And then I'm going to veto a star for you next week. Let's see. Now I can book the show. R-Truth and Karrion Kross. Yeah, let's go with a steel cage for the US title. And Nikki Cross, Shayna Baszler, they can have an Extreme Rules. Yeah, an Extreme Rules match. So, yeah, here's what I'm thinking. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so we're going to have a call-out promo. Hopefully this can get to level 3. So then I can end it at the PLE. So we're going to put my title on the line in a normal... Well, I'm sorry, Nick Aldis is the champion. My bad. Then we're gonna have the... Oh no, I'm going to put these two in different spots. Okay, so now we have Rey Fenix and Ivar. Then a call out. Well, hold on. Actually, no, I'll have these two do a call out. While we have... Wait, hold on. Yeah, gauntlet match between Isla Dawn... I know, Maxine Dupree, Isla Dawn... Tiffany Stratton and Gigi Dolan. Title on the line. So I'm going to need a run-in somewhere. You know what? Forget I said that. Triple threat. Tables. Title on the line. And there will be a run-in from Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, then we're gonna have a call out from Ray Phoenix once again. Okay, yeah, charity promos from Bailey and Ivar. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a somewhat good show. Alright, title on the line, and Shayna Baszler is your new champion in a 2-star match. Alright, perfect. Rivalry increased to level 3. I can end that at the PLE. Okay, rivalry increased. Okay. Nick Aldis keeps winning, but it's a 3-star rivalry. Okay, I got 1,500 fans from that promo. Isla Dawn retains. Stratton and... That is not... Wait. Crap, that messed up that. I didn't even bother to look at who she was running in on. Crap. Okay, 2,500 on that. And then this rivalry will end here. And R-Truth retains in a 3.5-star match. Okay. So I had the better show. Well, yeah, actually the best show. Good booking, good booking, good booking. Yeah, everyone had good booking. I was able to end 2 rivalries. Okay, I'm losing money. GG, come on. Well, everyone's losing money. That's because we're booking insane shows and Punk falls to 3rd and I move up to 1st. And we're at Clash at the Castle. Oh, don't worry, I'll... Wait. Why? What's the Commissioner Goal Health Spa? I mean, the reward for that. Hold on, so what's the commission? Oh yeah, most popular available star. Crap. Okay, hold on, so... Yeah, why do I have to team up with NXT Mutiny? Okay, oh, hold on. No, I can't risk R-Truth getting injured. Yeah, hold on. So yeah, Isla Dawn will take on Gigi Dolan for the U.S. title. Yeah, hold on. I got it. This will be a gauntlet match. Then I'll have Tiffany Stratton and Maxine Dupree. Nikki Cross will run in on Isla Dawn. What do you mean? Who's my most popular available I'll buy the TLC card. I'll buy that pre-match physio. Look, Triple H, I don't have the ability to actually do a run-in on my most popular available star. I mean, if you look at my roster, R-Truth is the most popular at the moment. Hold on. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, this one I will use on myself. Oh my god, that was actually a lot. I mean... Okay, so... Yeah, okay. So, she'll be in that match. Then I will have R-Truth taking on... Oh, hold on. Okay, you know what I said about not signing people? Yeah, I'm actually gonna change my mind on that. Wait, hold on. Oh! I forgot I have a new perk. I'm gonna go Backstage Brawl. I don't plan on doing a casket match. Okay. So, everyone is listed under rookie. Like, including legends. So... I don't think I'll have one that'll get a higher popularity than R-Truth. Well, you know, I don't need someone higher than R-Truth. So what I'll do is I'll get a heel bruiser that can run in on R-Truth. So, yeah, so Yeah, male, heel, bruiser. Alright, perfect. Obafemi. Oh, crap, I have to actually do this way. I'll sign him for the whole season. So then, R-Truth can take on Nick Aldis. Well, no titles on the line. There will just be a run-in from Obafemi. And then, just so I can keep my rivalry with Nick Aldis going, I'm gonna have to take myself out of the main event. You know, your call out to Nick Aldis. Oh, alright. Oh, excuse me. So... Yeah, let's go with Montez Ford. You know, I kind of wish you could see what your partner does. Yeah, Isla Dawn is probably my main worry about getting injured. So I'll use this pre-match physio on Isla Dawn. Yeah, I mean, R-Truth is in a normal match, non-title. And so is Nick Aldis. I mean, they're in the same match, but R-Truth is getting assaulted by Obafemi. Yeah, okay, this is how I'm gonna have to do it. I mean, to be fair, I don't really have many options. Hold on, one moment. Alright, it's just really hot in my room. Man, everyone is sending a champion. Well, actually, no, WCW is sending double champion.
One, two, ring that bell.
No! Alright, come on.
It's over. Ring it.
R-Truth still wins in a 1.5 star match, and our rivalry is level 4 now. Kofi wins back the world title. They got a 2-star match. Man, Tonga Loa has 2 titles. Braun Breaker versus ISO Speed. That's actually kind of perfect. Okay. You know what? Let's spectate this. I know that this recording session's already been an hour and 15 minutes long. But
KO is here,
I do want
ready
to
to
watch
throw
it.
down.
A man of conviction who fights for what he believes in.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
The prize fighter looks set to blast through the opposition.
Yeah, KO doesn't care what it costs to reach the top.
Yeah, I don't really plan on watching too many of these matches. Just so this isn't like a 5-hour video.
He's accomplished it all, and he's still giving every match his all.
Well, it's just the kind of guy KO is. It doesn't matter what he's accomplished in the past. It's all about his future.
But yeah, we can't let the other team win because then NXT would get NXT 2.0 would get 2 wins.
King Taz is in the building, ready to get the party going.
And representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing
Wait, but I don't even have the Street Profits. I just have Montez.
The WWE Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford.
One of the purest athletes in all of WWE, Montez Ford drops jaws each and every time he hits the ring.
Ford has some of the most unbelievable hang time you will ever see. He is an insanely gifted athlete.
With his athleticism and undeniable star power, there's no doubt the sky's the limit for Ford.
Alright. I don't even remember who my opponents are. Alright, Carlito.
Things are about to get good.
Oh yeah, Aaron Matthews, I believe.
And from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at
Yep.
241.
Superstars now forced to combat each other in close quarters, surrounded on all sides by unforgiving steel.
There's no running away now. The question just becomes, can you conquer the cage? Or do you let
Look,
the
I
cage
don't like NXT Mutiny,
Massive miscalculation on that one.
but I have to work together with Kevin Owens.
Oh my God, a DDT! Spiked him.
And now going to start the climb up the cage.
Oh, man.
Trying to
No,
escape
Montez,
the
you don't want to
cage.
leave Kevin in there all by himself.
Crashing a long way down. And he's brought down from his climb with a thud. That couldn't have
You know, I
felt
feel like Kevin Owens and Aaron Matthews are counterparts, and Carlito and
vicious DDT we just saw.
Montez are counterparts.
Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect. That's telling your opponent, you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
From behind. Back suplex.
Oh my, what a splash! That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force.
Turns it around.
Man, our team is not doing that good.
Kick right to the midsection.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
And Owens able to reverse it.
Cranking the head.
Debilitating elbow drop.
Punishing double axe handle.
Quick strike to the lower body.
We got this Kevin and Montez.
Drops the elbow.
Oh, stomping away. He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of the match.
Super kick. Nasty.
In a vulnerable position here.
Kevin, get up.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Kevin!
He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Oh, Montez, get him!
Took all he had to get up there, guys. He might be gassed.
No! Alright, well, they have one person out of the cage. But I'm pretty sure it has to be both people.
Gets knocked off his game there.
A headstrong attack from Owens. Owens. You cannot waste any time when you start the climb.
And it was an effective attack.
Making sure this crowd knows the kind of world-class athlete they're in presence of. Targeting the arm to great effect.
But now they actually just kind of... And well, Aaron Matthews screwed over Carlito by leaving him alone with Kevin and Montez. Kevin!
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. Stump puller leg snap, very effective.
He can barely gain his... Look at that height. Look at that height. And the impact from KO.
Montez just tried to escape.
What an impact.
Carlito wasn't ready. It could be over.
Guys!
Gotta respect the strategy to
He
work
was
over the
stunned.
arm.
You both could have attempted to escape.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
Montez. Try to escape so he can deal with Carlito.
Across the throat.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Or Kevin.
From the middle rope.
Someone.
Steering clear.
Looking to the crowd like he wants to take them all.
DDT delivery.
Going to try and scale the steel cage wall.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
This is not looking good for him.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
Sitting on
Alright.
the cage. What's the next move from here? He's getting even closer to making an escape.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
He's looking to
Montez, stop Carlito.
This is just someone saying, I am the alpha in this match.
Spinebuster.
99.
Alright, so now it's just Montez, Ford, and Carlito.
Roll him on his belly. Single leg crab. There may be no getting out of this. The single leg Boston crab. And whether he taps or not, he lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
From the top.
No!
His reaction is only firing him up. He loves it.
Kick down.
No, Montez.
Followed by
No.
Owens not afraid to mock his opponent both behind their back and to their face.
Come on.
Clearly lost some
No.
moment. He better snap out of it.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty.
Oh, very effective though. He puts him into the corner. Draped into the deadly trio.
Come on, Montez. I need you to reverse something
Sense
here.
of confidence here.
Right up against his face.
Come on. Deep, deep trouble here for Montez.
Come on, reverse the finisher. Yeah! Oh god, that. What was that?
Of course, Owens always with something to say.
Going to ascend the cage.
Determined to make it up the
No.
cage. Balance and a tight grip or keep.
Montez. Montez, up! Up!
And he's got
Come
a
on.
long way down now from the top of the cage. Victory could be close at hand. But he's
Come
got
on,
himself
stop
on top of
him.
the cage.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him. You can see from
No.
the blood that real damage has been done.
Bright red lift off.
Okay. Either pin him or go for the escape.
Ford take advantage.
He's trying to climb up
Why
the
didn't you just go towards the other wall?
Determination here.
Look at Owens taking in all the energy from the crowd.
Alright, come on.
Best seat in the house, sitting up high on top of the cage. And he's
Oh,
standing at
no.
the top of the cage, just feet away from making taking it to the outside.
No.
He can taste victory now.
Caught at the worst time, right at the top of this cage.
Come on, Montez, reverse what he's doing. Reverse. Come on, Montez.
Submission locked in, but remember, a tap out here decides nothing.
Nice escape.
Carlito looking to hook his opponent for a suplex. Oh no,
Backstabber by Carlito. Will that finish Montez?
Catapulting down on the opponent. And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Montez is definitely in peril here.
Come on,
Snap swing, neck breaker.
Headed for the top of the cage.
yeah. We're not winning.
Don't want to slip and fall.
Here he is. He made it to the top of the cage. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself
Yeah,
over the
Carlito's
top of the
getting out.
cage.
And now he needs to hurry. Needs to escape. And there's the survival.
Come on.
Steel cage match.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. Steel cage matches never fail to surprise and amaze.
Montez. Well, both Montez and Kevin had stupid moments in this match. So I'm not putting all the blame on Montez. I'm putting the blame on both Montez and Kevin Owens. How the heck is Becky Lynch at a 100 popularity? Yeah, I'm not putting all the blame on one show over the other. But that definitely brought us down to third. Yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, they must have just been using all of the cards on her. Because there is no way she should already be at a 90 while only having 3 for in-ring. Okay. Man, it's funny how IShowSpeed is their most popular star. You know, I am not going to make any trade offers. Wait. So they're willing to give me Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss for Shayna Baszler and $10,500. Okay, I'm going to do the calculations here. So 11,600 plus 22,000 That's 33,600 and 18,400 plus 10,500. Yeah, so I'm getting the better deal here. However, this is my women's champion. But then again, they're trading me one half of their women's tag team champions. And Charlotte Flair. You know what? I'll do it. So, they're trying to give me GG, and they're trying to give me Fallon, and they're trying to take GG. No. And who's NXT Mutiny trying to? No, they're just trying to straight up buy the contracts of Kairi Sane and Gigi Dolan. No. And I'm not declining it because it's an offer from CM Punk. It's just that I have plans. Alright, and a no-holds-barred match. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, let's give it to R-Truth, because R-Truth is going to be in the main event in a no-holds-barred match. Title on the line. Oh, what's the commissioner goal? Okay, Nikki Cross promo. I'll have her call out Isla Dawn. Okay, yeah, I'm going to try to end this feud here. Then we're going to have Ivar and Rey Fenix finally compete. Role change. Yeah, Charlotte Flair is going to be turning heel because that's how it usually is. And in fact, I'm gonna have another not a class change, a role change. Role change. Alexa Bliss is turning face. So that way I have both of my cruisers as faces and my giant as a heel. So Tiffany Stratton and you know, I'm gonna get crazy with this one. Maxine Dupree versus Tiffany Stratton, Women's World Title. I don't know, the WWE Women's Championship. So someone already has low morale. And that someone is Gigi Dolan. And Kairi Sane. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to give the card to Kairi Sane. I knew I don't want to quit. So, I'm actually going to make this a fatal 4-way. Include Gigi and... oh, crap. Hold on. Yeah, let's put Kairi in the match. Well, you know, I need a heal. I don't necessarily need a heal, but I don't want to have... okay, yeah, let's actually just... oh no, I can't have her possibly getting injured, so yeah. Let's just keep it 3 phases and a heal. If need be, I can always just try to have... I mean, if Gigi and Kairi end up accidentally starting a rivalry, I can always have Charlotte Flair kind of interrupt that. So then, Health Spa 3. I will give that to Isla Dawn. So then, I'm going to give this card to Nick Aldis, which will give him a new perk. Now let's give him a gauntlet match specialty. Wait, crap, hold on. I forgot, Montez Ford wants to make an appearance. So then... yeah, we're gonna have to wait a week to do something with Rey Fenix and Ivar. Okay. And Nick Aldis retains, and he's injured for 8 weeks. But 2.5-star match. And thankfully the rivalry's over, but this starts a new rivalry. And Montez wanted to make an appearance tonight, and they retain the tag titles. 1.5-star match. Charlotte's now a heel. Kairi Sane's the champ. Okay, yeah, Dolan and Sane are not going to continue their feud. Yeah, R-Truth and Obafemi are main eventing in a no-holds-barred match for the title. Oba, I thought you were good at these. Yeah, there's a reason I don't really play this mode as often as a lot of people do. Okay, yeah, I had the best show overall. However, Nick Aldis is injured for 8 weeks. Obafemi is injured for a week. But yeah, good booking, good booking. Good booking, good booking. Yeah, everyone has good booking. So now I'm going to have to crown a new WWE champion. Okay, man, I got quite a few cards. And that still keeps me in third. Look, I can absolutely wait until Obafemi is healed. You know what? I'll sign ya. Alright. Fine. One tables match, I can do that. Show logistics. Ooh, R-Truth has a new perk. Hell in a Cell or Extreme Rules. Let's go Extreme Rules. Okay, let's see, power cards. I don't plan on doing casket matches at all. Hold on. Yeah, okay, well... I might do a last man standing match at some point. But yeah, health spa... Okay, hold on. So... yeah, I'll hold off on... Wait, no, hold on. Health spa... can I go by stamina? Yes, I can. I will give it to myself. Okay, so one tables match, I will have that as the main event. Not yet. Oh no, let's not put the world title on the line. But yeah, Charlotte Flair runs in on Kairi Sane. You know, I will bump that to like there. So I am out myself, Obafemi, and Nick Aldis. And from the looks of it, I cannot vacate the world title. Unless, wait, hold on. Look, it's not ring experience that I need help with. I don't want to release him. Because he's been good for the brand. Okay. what if okay, well, I can have this match. Let's make it a tables match between Ivar and Rey Fenix. Since they have a 3-star rivalry. Well, no, a level 3 rivalry. So yeah, we're gonna wait. Hold on. So El Grande Americano does not want to face Brandon Collins again. So we're just gonna have El Grande Americano take on Montez Ford in singles action. I don't plan on doing anything with the rivalry and with a singles rivalry. Yeah, crap. Oh, hold on. No, I'll actually remove him and have. No, I can't have R-Truth take him on. Man, if I wasn't out for a week. Hold on. Yeah, okay, well, fine. I'll have BD run in on him. Then our opener, yeah, the women's tag title match. In fact, I'll make that a... Yeah, I'll make that the tables match. And what other card do I have? Wait, hold on, no. Everyone in this match has high stamina, so I'll do that as a TLC match. Use that. Then I'll probably just switch those. Then we can have R-Truth call out Obafemi. So Obafemi will be back next week. I will also be back next week. Let's do another call out promo. Yeah, that's probably the best I can do with all I have. Alright, Ivar wins. Crap, 1-star match. Okay, that's a level 3 rivalry. Come on, 1 star. Okay, half star, I'll take that. Because I'm not following through on their rivalry. Okay, 2-star, and level 2 rivalry there, and then this. I forgot to use the fixed match card. I was going to use the fixed match card on Indy Hartwell, so maybe that can make her happier. Yeah, I'm trying to simulate all the shows. Well, yeah, I have rivalries that I can end. Okay, well... Alright, I'm still above CM Punk. But yeah, I had no choice. I had to stick with how I booked it. Alright. Man, he didn't want a match with BDE. Now he wants a match with BDE. Yeah, let's go with beginner's luck. Yeah, I'm gonna buy all of these. Because having these cards will be helpful at some point in the future. You know what? Like now. Wait, hold on. Alright, 10% injury chance. You know what? I'll risk it. Well, I'm back. So... yeah, let's have a fatal four. Wait, hold on. Okay, I have a card for Last Man Standing, Extreme Rules, and Tornado Tag. Hold on, so... yeah, I'll do that. Since I have a Tornado Tag match as the opener. Let's go to Extreme. So I'll have an Extreme Rules match in the main event. Man, Oba, how are you already upset? So yeah, Kairi Sane and Charlotte Flair will main event for the title. Like I said, Extreme Rules. So then we can have Tiffany Stratton and Maxine Dupree, non-title, to boost that rivalry. Well, obviously it would have to be non-title since... oh, I didn't even read the goal Ensure that your least popular available specialist is in a match this week. Chad Gable has 9 popularity. Yeah, so Chad Gable is the least popular specialist. So now, we're gonna have R-Truth call out Obafemi again. Because I'm just hoping that this match right up here can get to level 3. So I can end it next week. Okay, so let's do call out. One final call out between these two. So I can end their rivalry next week. And then I want to end that one next week as well. Okay, hold on. Oh no, I don't want to use that. At least not yet. Wait, hold on. So let's get rid of that match. Let's make this a gauntlet match for the US title. So then I can get started on something for Gigi and Fallon. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so it's a high quality boost for a gauntlet match. And Extreme Rules, it's only a medium. So yeah, I might actually... Wait, hold on. No, I used an Extreme Rules card. So yeah, I should keep... Yeah, I should keep my show like this. Alright, 3.5-star match. So now I can end that rivalry next week. I can end that one next week. Fallon Henley beats Gigi Dolan, half-star match. Isla Dawn retains. Alright, perfect. Those are both 3-star rivalries. Maybe I'll just run that back in a fatal 4-way to end both rivalries next week. Kairi Sane retains. 3.5 stars and no rivalry boost. Alright. Good booking, good booking. Yeah, everyone just constantly has good booking. Okay, I lost $18,000. Well, that's not too big of an issue. Okay, well, Missy Elizabeth is actually the target. Okay, at least one Extreme Rules match. I can do that. But hold on. Man, there's you. Yeah, I'll give you a last man standing perk. And yours will be no holds barred. Alright, so what are the power cards this week? Oh yeah, I'm getting another fixed match card. Yeah, I'll get the Forged in Fire card. So then tonight, to the moon. Okay, so I'm gonna boost up my popularity, even though I don't really have anything scheduled for me tonight. Wait, hold on. Do I have anything that can be useful for Nick Aldis? I do not. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna kick it off with the women's tag titles. And I'm using my fixed match card on Indy Hartwell. Because hopefully that kind of boosts her morale. Let's make that Extreme Rules. Hold on, what's the goal? Oh, perfect. One Extreme Rules match. And then our next match. Oh yeah, let's go. Ray Phoenix and Ivar. Then we're gonna have our fatal four-way tables match between Isla Dawn, Nikki Cross, Maxine Dupree, and Tiffany Stratton to end both of those rivalries. Then we got just a normal tag match for the tag titles. And then four-way TLC. R-Truth, Obafemi, myself, and Karrion Kross. Yeah, I have a feeling that would kind of like give us a good boost in ratings or something. I know, hold on, I bought the Hell in a Cell card so I can have a Hell in a Cell match. There we go. And while Nick Aldis is nursing an injury, he will be... And well, the U.S. title will be the top brand. No, not the top brand, the top title of the brand. Alright, yeah, let's generate fans. Okay, okay, well, then... So, Nikki Cross has 35 health. Yeah, I'll give it to not Fallon Henley, Isla Dawn. I am losing it. Wait, hold on. Who's the one in the lead currently? I mean, I can't tell, but NXT Mutiny's kind of fallen. GM Assistant. Yeah, career standing. Miss Elizabeth is in the lead. Oh no, yeah, I'll put Tyler Breeze. As the victim for that one. I know. But yeah, I feel like this is a strong show. Okay, that only got 2 stars and the rivalry's over. Okay, that's a level 2 rivalry. Ivar got the win, 1.5 star match. And Isla Dawn retains, and both rivalries have ended. No injuries, so we're good there. Oh crap, I didn't realize Montez Ford was so low. Oh, we got new tag team champions. And who will walk out as the men's US champ. Let's go! We got a 5-star match. And I walk out with my favorite championship. Alright. So, I got good booking. Yeah, everyone got good booking. Alright, so I think I put on one of the better shows consistently. However, NXT 2.0 probably could make the same claim. But I hope that my main event kind of helped me. Okay, I lost 46,000. And I didn't even see how many fans I gained. But that puts me in second place. Right behind Miss Elizabeth. And now week 10. Alright, I'll give you the money since I do have... Olba got into some trouble. Bro. Dude, I put him in a high-profile feud for the US title. He promised me that he was good at... Yeah. He performed in a specialty match, which was the No Holds Barred match. He lost to R-Truth. And then... it all went downhill from there for him. And it's been like 5 weeks. Yeah, the SummerSlam PLE show. Well, good thing I didn't really have anything planned for Oba. Okay, yeah, let's raise her popularity by 15. Yeah, I'll use that before the PLE. Well, before the next PLE. So this has to be a backstage brawl. Alright. Okay, I don't have any promises for anyone that I gotta fulfill. I'm gonna give Bailey the match. In fact, I should also see what the main event. A fatal 4-way falls count anywhere. I'm going to give it to Chad Gable. And then... Hold on, and we're gonna have this as a tag team call-out promo. Wait, no, I have Kairi Sane in my Women's World title feud. So, who... You know what, let's go Karrion Kross versus myself. Well, as the call-out promo. Yeah, I feel like this is the way that this show should be. Okay, I have quite a few people that are low on their stamina, so I'll have Isla Dawn take a week off. I mean, a lot of people are taking the week off. Alright. Come on, Bailey. Dang it. And Kairi Sane retains against Charlotte Flair. Yep, no. rivalry there. And 3 of us put a backstage brawl on the show. That's why Becky Lynch has such high popularity. She just keeps getting title shots. Man, Bobby Lashley versus The Miz versus Chad Gable versus Johnny Gargano. Come on, Chad. Dang it! So WCW won the opener. NXT 2.0 won the main event. And they just had the stronger showing. I mean, I'm still in second. Yeah, I can't trade Obafemi. I could offer up Nick Aldis, but I don't really feel like it. Unless you have some heel bruisers. Who's you? How is Lucian Price your most popular star? Oh, well, that trade's not gonna be successful. I mean, I could always just offer. Alright, well. So, they want to give me $39,500 for Indy Hartwell and Karrion Kross. Look, one of them is my women's tag team champions. And I'm just realizing how low on cash I am compared to WCW. Yeah, NXT 2.0 is losing money as well. Look, I'm looking for trades that will kind of balance out both divisions. Okay, I feel like you're just mocking me, Punk. Why on earth would I take Logan Paul and $23,000 for Indy Hartwell and Karrion Kross when Logan Paul has a contract the trade value of $16,500. Indy has a trade value of $18,600, and then you're offering me $23,000 in cash, and Karrion Kross has a trade value of $26,100. So absolutely not. Alright, fine. Montez will get a match with Karrion Kross. Alright, Alexa Bliss and Maxine Dupree as a tag team. Okay, so Nick Aldis could come back from injury by gaining 10 popularity. Classes in session. Select a superstar. The selected superstar and all superstars on your roster who share that class gain 10 experience points. 10 ring experience. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, now let's go to the concert hall. So I now have a new perk. Basic power card. Okay, gain 1 random power card at the start of every season. All the superstars on your roster, or let's go with less. Yeah, let's go with basic stamina. And Maxine Dupree, either Extreme Rules or Submission. Let's go with Extreme Rules. Oh, excuse me. Then Dakota Kai, Gauntlet Eliminator or Submission. Yeah, let's go Gauntlet Eliminator. Ooh, injury rehab, coast to coast, GM I don't do GM interferences. So then, hold on. I can do that on Nick Aldis. And I can also do this on Nick Aldis to have him back. Okay, have your most popular available male face and heel fight each other this week. And who are they? So R-Truth and Chad Gable. Okay. You know, I'll probably put... Okay, hold on. Hear me out. Tag team match. El Grande Americano, I need you. Then I'm going to put... Alright, listen. Wait, hold on. So, R-Truth as a fighter. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put Ray Phoenix. Actually, no, non-title. And I'll just put that in the middle of the card. So... Montez Ford wants to fight Karrion Kross, and Alexa Bliss wants to team up with Maxine Dupree. So, here's what I'm going to do. This will be a tag team match. Maxine Dupree and Alexa Bliss versus Valhalla and Indy Hartwell. And... Wait, hold on. No, hold on. I should move these two around. Don't put the titles on the line here. Put them on the line here. So this way, I have the higher popularity match starting the show with a boost for being a title match. And that should be... Oh god, hold on. Yeah, Charlotte's just gonna call out Kyrie this week. Alright, fine, hold on. Well, maybe... Yeah, Montez Ford. You know what? Here's what I'm actually gonna do. Triple threat. Include myself. And I'll put the title on the line. And I'll move that there. Then... Nick Aldis, BDE. WWE title on the line. So maybe I should make this like a triple threat tables match. Let's see. I need a new feud for Isla Dawn. So then, I'm going to have... Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have Dakota Kai call out Isla Dawn. Then next week, I'll have like a fatal four-way of some kind. With Dakota Kai, Isla Dawn, Gigi Dolan, and one other person. Then we're gonna do like a call out. Yeah, Fallon Henley. So, or maybe Tiffany Stratton. So Tiffany Stratton. We'll call out Gigi Dolan. Oh, hold on. Yeah, she's a heel bruiser. Yeah, hold on. So, yeah, this... Wait, no. Yeah, Fallon Henley is going to call out Gigi Dolan. Like, I kid you not. This kind... And yeah, this mode really makes me struggle. Yeah, so Kairi Sane is going to get the Health Spa 2 card. Then I'll give Isla Dawn this one. Yeah, so this way, I can fulfill my promise to Montez to have him face Karrion Kross. Yeah, Alexa Bliss can get her... Wait, hold on. Yeah, Bliss wanted to team with Maxine Dupree. So, they're getting that match. And Nick Aldis can have a new challenger after being out of action for quite a while. R-Truth and Rey Fenix are the new tag team champions. 1.5 star match.
1, 2, that's 3. Let me hear the bell.
Maxine and Alexa win. Okay, Nick Aldis versus BDE. And Nick Aldis. Do I just release Nick Aldis? And then I retain the US title. Montez! Come on. Well, at least Montez didn't win the US title. Because then both my singles titles would be kind of handcuffed to injured people. No, I didn't mean to. Man. So that explains it, and AM is injured. But for 4 weeks, I just have bad luck. Yeah, 2.0 wins it this week. Okay, hold on. So, it says here, not a very good match, but Ford and Cross livened it up a little by really going at each other. And so it's basically like the Bianca, Rhea, and Io feud. And I took the place of Io Sky, where the other two focused on each other, and I just swoop in and get the win. Ciampa and Gargano work really well together as a tag team. I wonder why. Alright, pre-match physio. And I'm down to third. Man, it's like Mutiny's not even trying. St. Paul, Minnesota, my home state. Yeah, I want some better behavior. I've been giving you respect. Your first night with the company, you attacked our truth, then you... Well, there was a call-out promo the next week, I think. And then you requested a no-holds-barred match that you lost. So, I've been giving you the respect, Oba. Okay. Yeah, I feel like after getting my next three, and well, not really next three, but like I have two injured stars. Montez Ford, who is now in a rivalry with Karrion Kross, and Nick Aldis, who has the WWE Championship held hostage. Wait, so Nick Aldis is a heel bruiser. Oh, perfect. Grayson. And then, yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to have Karrion Kross do a bunch of call-out promos, but Nick Aldis, this is insane. Wait, do I have a TLC card? I know I've used, yeah, I used it. So, ah, great. Karrion Kross is angry as well. Oh, boy. You know what? I think I got it. Okay, hold on. So where am I? Okay, I'm a face fighter. So, I'll probably take on Obafemi. So that means I can have, wait, hold on. No. Here's what I'm thinking. Crap, where was I going with this? So, hold on. This main event will have to be hold on, okay. Man, I am having some Booker fatigue. That and probably a heat stroke. Because I'm sweating. I've been filming for over 2.5 hours. So, I'll finish this episode, and I'll finish this show, then I'll come back another day to finish the rest of it. Okay, so I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 people on my roster. So, what I should get another face cruiser. So then I have a plan. So what I'm thinking is, since I'm a face fighter, I could either feud with Grayson Waller or Obafemi. It'll probably be yeah, it'll probably be Grayson Waller. Wait, hold on. No, never mind. It'll be Obafemi. I gotta focus on popularity here. So, it'll be Obafemi and I for the US title. Then we'll have Grayson Waller, BDE, Ivar, and the new face Cruiser in a fatal 4-way TLC match. Oh no, I should go here. Gender, male, role, face, class, Cruiser. Okay, well. Okay. Ashanti the Adonis is going to have to do. So, yeah, I know, Fatal 4-Way TLC. So, we got Ashanti the Adonis, Brandon Collins, Grayson Waller, and it was Ivar. Yes, I know, the most bizarre field for the WWE Championship. But I'm not going to put myself in the match. Well, hold on. You know, maybe I should put Obafemi instead of Grayson Waller. Just so that match has the popularity boost. So then we will have Charlotte Flair and Kairi Sane in a tables match to kick off the show. Yeah, what? No, not tables. Tag team. Bliss and Maxine Dupree versus the tag champs for the titles. You know, maybe I should actually try a submission match just to get like a higher boost on that match. I mean, it's not that I don't have faith in these two. It's just that I don't have faith in MyGM. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put my title on the line against Grayson Waller. Actually, no. No title on the line. He beats me this week, he can have a title shot next time. At least if I remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can remember. Shouldn't be that difficult. Yeah. R-Truth and Ray Phoenix calling out El Grande Americano and Chad Gable. Then we got a call-out promo for R-Truth and oh my god, Karrion Kross and Montez Ford. I don't know where I got R-Truth in the brain. Then Dakota Kai will call out Isla Dawn. Actually, hold on. Yeah, hold on. You know what, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so Dakota Kai, Isla Dawn, Dakota Kai, Fallon Henley, and Gigi Dolan. Wait. Now, why am I even planning on doing that? Well, okay, so I'm gonna do a call out between these two. Okay, hold on. So I should fix a match. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. Fixed match for Obafemi. So he wins the WWE Championship. A pre-match physio. So hold on. Who has it the worst? Kyrie has 38. I have 30. So yeah, I'll use pre-match physio on myself. I just hope my main event does numbers. Charlotte Flair wins. Are you kidding me? Kairi Sane gets injured. And we got new champs. Okay, good. I have a rivalry there. It's a 1.5 star match. But this needs to do, like, at least 2. Okay, I'll take that. And Ashanti the Adonis is in a WWE title feud with Obafemi. You know, I knew there was a risk of doing that, but... oh, boy. Yeah. Nick, I didn't want to release you. I didn't. But I couldn't go another week. Well, no, I couldn't go another 8 weeks without a champion. Hey, I got a trophy. Which puts me still in 3rd. Oh yeah, we're doing this based on fans. Heck. Oh, come on. I mean, I don't really have her in my plans. Yeah, you can have 2 weeks off. I'll just have Grayson Waller call you out. Well, hold on. Yeah, like I kept telling myself, before I actually book matches this week, I should take a break for the day. Hey, at least Karrion Kross isn't angry anymore. Gigi Dolan's angry. Okay, well, I'll still have to try to do the Fatal 4-Way. But who could imagine R-Truth is my most popular star? And I'm not even going to do anything on this show. I'm gonna come back for another episode and just kind of... well, not another episode, but another day of filming.